the one thing I have written on my computer is exactly this. It's clear is better than clever. So listen guys, I'm Jeff J. Cunningham. Click like, subscribe, and share. It's Friday, we're in Colombia, and I want to show you how clear is better than clever in this 1 minute on how when I was walking on the streets, I saw this with my buddy and business partner and the high ticket expert, Turo Confidential. And this also, there's another great video by Hermosi. Alex Hermosi, if you don't know who he is, he gives a lot of value out. We actually brought on a big client a lot because of the content he puts out, so follow his content as well. People are like, you shouldn't mention other names. I don't care, man. I wouldn't be here without Billy Genius Marketing, Grant Cardone, Patrick David. Sue me, guys, for not saying names. But listen, I run a consulting firm. They say that because they think you're gonna buy from them. I need more business than all those guys. I am definitely here to sell you. Clear is better than clever. There were poor people out here. We bought milk. I saw a Turo with this heart. We bought milk for this lady who sent her child. This is a true story, by the way, right here in Medellin, Colombia. And the child asked for the milk. It was probably one of the most saddest things ever. And then there was people sitting on the street and they just had a cup and it was very clear on what they needed, right? And then you had other people here in Medellin, Colombia, and you don't even see this in LA. They actually they have books out. They're homeless, but they're actually giving out books and selling books. It was very clear on the need as I walked down this town and made it very clear on everything. And I was walking back to Turo. I said, man, marketing's all marketing. Whatever you need in sales pitch, as he got kind of hustled at, once we started buying some milk for someone, another guy came over and he really started pleading and showing a picture of his baby. And it was something that really made me extremely grateful for where I'm at. You know, a lot of times I look up to maybe some of these bigger mentors, you know, they're acquiring companies and stuff, right? And it's like, man, that's what it is. There's a great book, Great Leads, by Michael Matterson. He did Ready, Fire, Aim and a lot of books. And really, if you focus on the one thing that made it big. So I own a consulting firm. I remember talking to a bunch of people like, Jeff, you know like everything, like what's your specialty, right? And I went back to, if you go on Amazon, you search the best Instagram guide ever. I used to own an Instagram lead generation AI course, which now we're getting all involved in consulting companies on AI and helping them save their investment time return. But when I was doing that, the first thing I ever did was an ebook. So I'm back to basics. I wrote a book after I invested my first coach ever, One Thing Mentorships. I can't wait for Patrick and David's next call. And I do an inner circle mastermind call. I was teaching everybody how to do a brand influencer kit because that's what they want to learn. I pull people in our mastermind. What do you want to learn then? They want to get paid brand influencer stuff. Okay, hey, we're going to teach. This is how I got paid for brands. This is how you position your brand influencer kit, right? So in all the needs of that, I realized the main thing was an ebook, right? And I wrote an ebook a while ago, but I never released it really. It was how to make your first 10K a month. And I updated and revised it. So I do have something to sell you, unlike Hermosi. It's gonna be $49, so I'll give you the blueprint and exactly the 6 steps to build your own ebook, okay? If you want it, DM me on JeffTheEntreprenuer, DM me brand, okay? B-R-A-N-D, because that's what I'm known for, is personal branding, telling stories, all that. I just told a story right there, right? I'm a natural storyteller and I help people tell their stories to really open up marketing. But yeah, one of the great books that I just read recently is Great Leads, and it talks about the one thing being very clear. So if you could have one thing extremely clear, figure out that. If you go back, and I look back at all my offers that I've sold, it was always when I had story to stage. I teach how people could speak on stage and tell their story. Boom, it was very simple. We did that. We'll probably run that back again as an event. So basically what I am right now to kind of liken to, I'm like kind of a, took a lot of emulation from Gary Vee, right? Gary Vee does a lot of great content as well out. We just watched this thing about that. By the way, you're gonna see me post out a lot of content right now because we just acquired Viral Alchemy because we're gonna measure it all later on. So even people are like, oh, Jeff, you're posting on content, keep going. It's all part of a strategy later on so we can help our clients serve better. So as stuff comes to me, I put it out. We have multiple courses. We have the Mastery Marketing course, being completed, which has the new AI course on it. And just a lot of stuff that I was so nervous of putting products in the marketplace because my name is True Wealth and I want to provide the most value. So spent a lot of time doing that, got really serious, got here into Medellin, Colombia. If you're here, hit me up. I'm Changing Life Consulting. I know we're going to dinner with somebody else and my other guy is flying out. And also, biggest thing is like the reason why it's called Changing Life Consulting is because it's simple. People are just like, Jeff, we got on a Zoom, you've changed my life. I have that many times. I haven't done it, but God's given me a gift to help people pull that out of them. And I'm very blessed to do that. So click like, subscribe, and share every Friday. I'm gonna give a little story and update from Colombia here, and kind of just cater it if you're in the marketing or space as well. And we'll probably get some new collabs. Maybe we'll have another person on here as well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a valuable 5 minutes for you. Get clear on the one thing.